Cowlazars, 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 Cowlazars.
Cowlazars, Cowlazars, come on, let's have some adventures. We'll spend days, we'll spend weeks, we'll spend months working our way through treasure hunts.
Cowlazars, 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 Cowlazars.
Mike drinks coffee a ton, feel free to send him some.
Cowlazars, 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 Cowlazars.
Watch Mike once, you'll want to watch him again. James Frey once called him to talk Forrest Fenn. Cowlazars, Cowlazars, you cannot go wrong. You could even say bovine photons. Now let's get going on the double. Let's talk treasure hunts, let's talk puzzles.
Cowlazars, 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 Cowlazars.
Coronavirus!
All right, everybody. Welcome. It's Thursday night. It's Coffee with K-Pro and Cal. How's everybody surviving self-quarantine 2020? Going on a week, I think. I haven't left my apartment other than to go hit a drive-thru to get something to eat or go to the grocery store. That's it. And nobody's been to my apartment.
You're allowed to go, well, you're allowed to do the essential things, which is you can't go to school, but you can go to the liquor store. So liquor stores are open. Grocery stores are open. I'm going to try to get to an Office Depot tomorrow for some office things I need.
Good luck.
So my Thursdays are my difficult days because I have a full day meeting and I have a full day Zoom meeting now. Yay! Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I got as well. I've got a Zoom meeting for work as well.
Oh, and the weed stores are open, John Fokker said. I saw that in California. They're like...
I found out because I got a knock on the door today, and the guy's like, "Did you order marijuana?" He's got a mask on and gloves and a bag, and I'm like, "No, I didn't. He did the wrong building or something."
You did.
No, that's nothing I've ever done. I've never even tried it. I'm Cowlazars. I don't need it. William, it was the power supply. So apparently I was doing something for K-Pro on the computer, so I blame her. Apparently I unplugged something, touched it to a ground or a metal. It wasn't grounded, and it shorted the power supply. Oh, sorry. I was trying to get the video, remember? I can't find the cord for our video camera. They don't know what I'm talking about.
I know, but it's super secret and you might, well, we'll see.
All right.
We'll see if Saturday, well.
So I was pretty proud of myself. I figured out how to replace the power supply, more importantly, where it plugs into everything. I just can't believe how they cram everything into these PCs nowadays. You can't get your fingers in there. You can't do anything. But anyway, welcome, everybody. Today we're going to go over the details for the Forrest Fenn discussion marathon, which is this Saturday at 9 a.m. Pacific, noon Eastern.
Well, and Jack, you'll see the green screen poles are right there. Some people were saying, what are those? Is that a shotgun? No.
A shotgun.
I actually splurged. This was about 3 weeks ago, right before I went to Vegas. I splurged for the first time in a long time and had a cleaning crew come in and just shampoo, just spring clean. And it was awesome. And I haven't reset everything back up. So everything is it was nice because it was the day before I left for Vegas. So then when the day after I got home, everything was perfect. And I couldn't have got it afterwards because everything started shutting down. So that is the reason this looks different than it normally does. I'll get it all set back up. It's odd because I've been sitting home, but I've been actually more busy because it's all those projects at home. It's all those projects at work that I've been sitting for so long. I'm doing all of them. So.
Yeah, I don't know what that is, William. Hashtag chatterbait. Okay, so, What? Oh, yeah.
Did you see what he said?
Yeah, I did see what he said.
That's directed towards you, I'm sure.
All right, everybody. Reminder that Super Chat's on if you want to donate to the cause that way. Make sure you thumbs up the video. And yeah, marathon Saturday, 12 hours plus an after party, and who knows how long that's going to go. We are going to do the marathon on the Cowlazars channel. We did it on the Hint of Riches in the middle of January. So it was just a short 2 months ago that we did the last marathon.
Yeah.
And if you guys watch, you know how quickly it goes on by. So what else are you doing on a Saturday with self-quarantine? Although I got to get out of here. I got to go to the park or something. 'Cause I haven't been out to
You
do
are
anything.
allowed at the, but that is considered an essential area as long as you keep your social distance. So
Yeah,
just to let you know, you
Sunday.
won't get arrested.
Sunday, I'm going to go walk around the park.
50. I mean,
What's that
you know,
now?
you can have a bucket list. Getting arrested is not one of them. So,
Nice.
you
Well,
know,
we don't have shelter in place here in Nevada yet.
Oh, okay. I
Yeah,
didn't
they haven't
know that.
officially, as far as I know. I don't know, but I mean they've closed everything down. But
Yeah, ours is as of tonight, so 5 o'clock. So I think Copper Dan, it's yeah. I think Copper Dan said I saw his video, and we have some art stuff to talk about. I think he's the same way. Like, so he's trying to get all the orders out that he has right now because he's not even going to be able to ship art. They won't even pick it. He's not
Right.
essential. So, which is, I will not get on. No, we're not going there. Thank you, Mel Rustad, for the super chat. Cha-ching!
and you know what we do when there's a super chat, right?
We do something that's going to make K-Pro mad.
We play. What I'm gonna do for the marathon is just randomly play something. Yeah,
God.
here's one.
I can tell by your face.
Coffee makes me a mite nervous when I drink it.
That's right. So yeah, any super chat, we just play. And I downloaded a bunch of sound clips, just random stuff, guys. So we'll see what it is. Some are probably inappropriate, but that's okay.
Well,
Thanks for the super chat, Mel.
So here's what's been happening with me. I've been having a little bit of insomnia, so I've been taking for a couple weeks melatonin, and it's been helping some nights. But like last night, it didn't. So middle of the night, I posted something. I said, "Here's some thoughts I'm having." I called it Midnight Madness.
Oh, on the Hint of Riches, that one.
On
Yeah, I
Hint of
saw that
Riches.
this morning. I took melatonin. I was out by probably 7, 8 p.m. last night. I was out.
I knew, and I didn't even get a text from you. I'm like, don't.
Yeah.
And people were asking me stuff, and they're like, ask Mike. I'm like, guys, leave Mike alone. Like last Tuesday when we were doing stuff and people were texting or messaging you, I'm like, leave Mike alone. It's video game night. And they're like, but we need his opinion too. I'm like, you don't need me and Mike's opinion. Me and Mike don't need to be mirrors of each other's, guys. So if you're talking with me, you're talking with me. When you're talking with Mike, you're talking with Mike. Sometimes
That's
we
right.
Actually, we talk occasionally.
Shout out to Greg Keller. We've been playing chess. He's been kicking my butt. I haven't won a game yet, but if Cowlazars is one thing, it's determined. I don't give up. Chess.com. Anybody that joins, I did beat K-Pro one game. Anybody that joins, I'm Cowlazars on chess.com, so send me an invite and we'll play some chess.
Let's be clear.
Yeah.
I went out of it to go actually into a spades app that I invited you, and you
I
never
understand.
did that.
Yeah, I did used to play spades on the carrier, though. Big
It said
joker,
when
little joker.
When I exited, it said that I abandoned. So he didn't.
Okay.
He won by a technicality.
By default. All right. We will play again. Yeah. And I like chess. Chess is fun. So chess.com if anybody's interested. And I saw, Copper Dan, send me an invite. We'll play. Yeah. On chess.com. That's not a paid advertisement.
Your body will plateau on. Richard, I want to talk to you offline about that. We go enough back and forth with messages because I'd like to know what that means. I haven't. Hello, Covert One. How are you? When they get because I can't wants me to do the Macarena when there is a super chat.
Get up and do it. That's right.
I invite everybody because this is something that the tubers are talking about. This is something that at least I'm now the dirty dozen. There's at least a dozen people that received an email from Forrest. There is super secret hints in it. Of course, most people are like, no, it's a rabbit hole. Fine, I'm on a rabbit hole. I'm stuck in a house anyway. It doesn't matter. I think there's something to it. I'm excited about it.
Sure, you're supposed to talk about that on here? Yeah, I don't know.
We can talk about it tonight, but
or the marathon. Yeah.
Yeah. It's coming up during the marathon for sure.
Right.
I think it's going to come up different places. And here, I put it out there, and at the bottom, I said, and if you just think this is for entertainment, move on. Because some people are like, you're totally off the mark. You're wrong. You're silly. You're blah, blah, blah. Yep. Sounds good.
Mm-hmm.
Just ignore it at your own peril. But go ahead. It came from Forrest. How can you say Forrest is wrong? Okay. There you go. There you have it. There it is.
Well, you got to important literature, Justin says. You got to explain it for people who have no idea what you're talking about and haven't checked your post on the hintofriches.com, which you should because that is the forum with Forrest Fenn Treasure Hunt. Shame, Copper Dan says. But go ahead. Tell them what you're talking about.
So I received an email from Forrest. I didn't even notice who was in the to line. And he said, who is this person that knows me so well? And he's asked me, he knows I know a few searchers. So I didn't even notice. that actually I was BCC'd, and he said, "Who is this?" I responded with the information that I had. Within 5 minutes, bing, 1 searcher, bing, 2 searchers, bing, 3 searchers, bing, 4
I
searchers.
even got text. I even got a text from somebody, so you know it's important that they bother me.
And they all wanted to know, who is this person? And on, for it's Sunshine, Smell the Sunshine.
Smell the Sunshine's a YouTube channel, and I will link in the chat to the video that we're talking about. I thought it was a well-done video. I liked it. I'd never heard of the channel before.
And it specifically makes some conclusions. Anyway, it doesn't even matter those details. And all this is in summary on Thor. So then but there were both tubers and non-tubers they're like not random, but searchers that are non-tubers on this email. So long story short, everybody started talking and saying, why did he tell us to look at this specific video? Well, then it gets even more interesting because everybody responded. I responded to Forrest. I've not had an interchange with him because more and more people were contacting me. And I just said, okay, and then 2 tubers went on and talked about this email. So I thought, okay, it's kind of fair game now if it's already been out everywhere. Mike, put the link to Thor in the chat too.
Okay.
It was a really well done video. So here's my conclusion. Here, I'm going to be Logic Tracer again. I'm going to give you a premise and then a conclusion. One of 2 things. He wanted us to know about this Smell the Sunshine, and he was doing a shout out like he did to MEH. I don't think that's the case because the conclusion would be he would have only told tubers. He told more than tubers. He told just, I won't say generic, random searchers. They weren't just people that could promote. So he would have done what he did with MEH and put it on Dales or whatever. So that one shot down. So what's the other premise? There's something to that video or on one of the, up to that point, 11 videos. And since a couple of them were quizzes, I think we can rule those out. We're down to a couple. I think it's that video, that specific video, because the email that this came from, that individual emailed me and said that was part of my email exchange with Forrest. He did say that I could post the entire email. He doesn't think there's anything to it. You can post the entire email exchange. I do not record people, and I do not post other people's emails. So I declined, but I said, feel free to go up on Thor and weigh in and give your, additional information, but that is not for me to share. So.
Okay. Well, I would say watch that video after we're off. Not right now.
Okay. So
he's got so I haven't watched the other videos yet, but I've been meaning to. I just watched that one.
Here's the thing. Look at that and then think to yourself, is there something here? We're in the off season. We're locked in our houses. For God's sake, what else do we have? It might be half an hour of thinking through something that's a rabbit hole, or you might miss the biggest hint of the off season. Big surprises. There it is.
It's not really a hint. He's just more proposing a theory, but the way he's articulate and the way he does it, I mean, it kind of makes sense what he's saying. But he leaves you to draw your own conclusion, right?
Okay, why do you believe Forrest sent that email to you and to me? And there's about 8 in the room that I know have it. Plus, Toby's talked about it. Plus, Candy's talked about it. Plus, Cynthia has it. Plus. Why?
Did I do good, Daddy?
I think Forrest sent the email because it shows a lot of the accomplishments that Forrest has done throughout his life. That's why I think he sent it. In other words, the guy says the first chapter. What's that?
I wish you weren't a liar.
Yeah. Well, I think that's why Forrest is like, hey, look, this guy did a pretty good job. Look at all these things about me that he knows about. You know what I mean? Now but the guy also gives a good conclusion as far as the important literature in the book, and that might have something to do with it. Maybe, maybe not. But I think Forrest was like, man, this guy really did some research. So that's my own opinion. Yeah, Sassafras says Forrest likes it when people take an interest in him and his writings. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe that's all there is to it. It's just some random guy, and he wanted to say, way to go for an articulate video. Hey, everybody, think that. That's okay.
Well, it could be both. It also could be both. Candy says that chapter is filled with hints. Well, everybody go reread it.
And you know what? Candy and I are going to buddy up, and we're going to do a little video on this because you are like, oh, it's just he's saying, way to go.
No, I like the video. I'm not saying,
Why don't you go eat a decrepit piece of crap?
Not saying that. Candy says that she's the one who told Forrest about the Sunshine video. So there you go. Thanks, Candy.
Well, that's interesting. Okay.
Yeah. No, world famous gamer. We do not do that.
The email exchange that it might have been the person that had the email exchange, but maybe not.
Oh, whatever. Yeah.
And then also the person that introduced Forrest to this person was 3 years ago. So that's another little interesting tidbit. Those are just tidbits. Anyway.
Yeah, no, William, that is not how it works, by the way. But
world famous gamer, no, I will not pass on stuff to Forrest. I get that request literally daily.
That's what I said.
And
yeah.
you can email him. He still has his email out there. I would not say you should, because he has requested not. But a lot of people have done videos and asked me to send it to him. I will not, and I won't pass on any messages because he is accessible. So it's up to, I mean, it would be unfair because then that would stop any discussion and conversation I have with him. So I don't even do it for Mike.
So Candy clarified she introduced him to the YouTube channel, not that specific video.
That was just funny.
Yeah, so, okay.
Oh, William, you weren't supposed to say it out loud. I thought we were like, I'm having your twins, for God's sakes. Didn't know that you would like share my super secret. Yeah, household, 5 o'clock today. They just announced it at noon. Yeah. Now it's Wake County. I think you might be outside the county. Yeah, totally freaking out. Yeah, I got to go get like as many rolls of toilet paper as I can. There's still not toilet paper in my city.
Wiggy
I saw you got
tea.
like the 2-ply. I think you took some people out, didn't you?
What?
You hurt
Stuff
someone
is
to
there. You just got to know where to get it and at the right time. That's all. Twiggy T says, what did Forrest say about the anagram? I'm assuming that question is directed at Candy about her anagram of the title. But is Candy going to be on the marathon Saturday? Well,
Candy's
then
gonna be on
maybe
the
you could
marathon.
mention it then, Candy.
Yeah. Open it up, Buttercup. Let's do the agenda.
Oh, okay. Here we go, everybody. Here is the actual agenda for this Saturday, not Sunday, this Saturday. 9 a.m. Right here we have Pacific, not Pac-Man. We have Mountain, we have Control or Central, East. So these are all the time zones for everybody.
Really?
Pacific,
You
Mountain,
give me a hard
Central,
time for a
Eastern.
little bit.
The topic and the searcher that's going to be on, you can see we've got all kinds of searchers on, so you can plan around your busy schedule of staying home doing nothing for Saturday to watch who you want to.
So one thing that some asked is, what do the asterisks mean? That is an indicator to Mike to make sure to do an audio and video test to make sure that we're not gonna have any technical issues, none at all, zero. So okay, so we're gonna start with first half an hour. So we've gone a little bit different this time. We're doing kind of half an hour shots of individual people. And our thought was then we'll have shows after. If you guys want to see a particular person and talk a little bit more, we can actually do a Monday or Thursday night. I'd like to kind of bring on some more panels through this coronavirus season. Okay, so, and there's a couple of exceptions of some people that we know have some things to say that are kind of known searchers or known tubers. So there's a couple, and then we have a battle of the Titans and that sort of.
What season is it?
Coronavirus!
Okay. Just so everybody knows what we're talking about.
Yeah. Okay, so we're starting at 9, like Mike said, so that'll be noon my time. I'm going to actually have to step out for Matt and Christie's. I have something that's unchangeable, so even I'm going to leave Mike at the helm. So it will be minimizing Fenn-pression. So depression, Fenn-pression, see what he did there. This is Logic Tracer. So he is very logical. He's always great with his stepping through kind of his thought process. So we're excited to have him.
Fenn-pression.
And then Christy Aurelio, I always mispronounce her name. She has a YouTube channel. She's going to go over boots on the ground resources. Super fun. So, and just think, especially if you're a new searcher, watch that one. That's going to be something really good if you're thinking about going boots on the ground, 18 months from now when we're out of quarantine. Then I will be back definitely for the 2 o'clock. I'll be back in the middle of probably Christie's. Making money off the chase. This was a request by several searchers that wanted to be on the panel, and then several searchers in general. Is it okay? What's the line? What items are okay? What items aren't? Should Forrest have to approve? Shouldn't he? So we actually have 3 searchers, so there'll be 5 total that are on this panel. So that's lurker mic. So I've tried on we have several mics in here. So lurker mic is different than Mike Cowlazars. That's different than Mike Galore. Then we have some other mics. Oh, and that's different than MEH, which I'll call him Michael Hull. So, or we call him MEH. So we have lots of mics everywhere. So we're trying to differentiate between them. And we have 3 Christies.
Oh, that's for an hour, right?
Yes, that's for an hour.
That's
so
going to be a
people,
lively discussion, I'm sure. So that should be a good one.
Yeah.
I can make that much money in 5 seconds.
Okay.
Okay, so Mike, I love that soundboard. Did I tell you how much I love that soundboard? Okay, so next
it is
this is when we'll hit
8 o'clock.
the noon hour. What are we all missing? That's because I can. We've seen him now, even though he has a star. We've seen him in the last week on our shows, but he will be walking through what he believes what we are all missing. And the one thing I didn't put at the end of every single one of these is that's in their opinion, in their opinion, in their opinion. The 12:30 spot, I think the person just firmed up. I hadn't heard from them, so I put down as a TBD. But what was the I hadn't heard that word before, Mike. It was like
Pareidolia.
Yes, so that's what he's going to be talking about. It's Tom Hardy. Then we go to 1 o'clock, which is using logic in the trace. This is Meeps. Everybody's seen Meeps. She's been over on Carter's channel, House Husband. So we're excited about that. Oh, I'm glad everybody loves the soundboard.
Yeah. Fokker gets it.
Yeah.
Stop it!
And then we're going to go into animal.
Stop it!
Go ahead.
So Jeff actually lives in Yellowstone, and he's going to go over animal safety.
West Yellowstone, yeah.
Yeah, so it'll be awesome. Then AJ's coming on. AJ's going to talk about getting better at armchair treasure hunts. He is fabulous because it's really the riddles and priddles and all of those things. I don't have any idea what he has in store for us, but it'll be fun. Michael Raymond has his own YouTube channel. He will also be going to talking about boots on the ground in general. And we have not reviewed anything with anybody, so they're bringing on what they want to bring on. Candy had the double omegas and the Maverick of Forrest Fenn, and Oki was on, I think, our show last week, and they had some very similar. Mike, I'm going to kill you soon.
I told you I got new ones, and I can't tell what they are. Go ahead.
No, but you could wait until like
All
I
right.
paused.
Go ahead.
I can pause for a long. I could do what Shelly did the other night, and I could just be silent if you would like me to.
Oh, I didn't see that. What happened?
Yeah. Okay.
Oh.
Let's talk about drama.
Right.
No.
I heard she was live from her bathroom, though. I did hear that.
Oh my goodness gracious. That's fake news, everybody. You know Mike, he over dramatizes fake news. No, stop encouraging him, you guys.
All a lie.
Go ahead. All right, what else?
Okay. Mike, why don't you go over the second half of the agenda?
Where'd you leave off? Michael R? Oh, Candy and Oki, right?
Yeah.
All right, that was Double Omega and the Maverick FF. Double Omega and the Maverick. Oh, yeah, Candy and Oki. Developing a healthy relationship with the Chase. Lurker Mike, who was on before. Where Warm Waters Halt. That should be a good one with Carter. The House Husband Diaries. Open panel and discussion with Carter, William, and Copper Dan, that is. And open is just talk about anything.
Yeah, and there's some specific things that each of them want to talk about. There were some questions that related to Carter's S Corp that some people had. Copper Dan wanted to talk about some of his art projects that are going on right now. You know, those are the different ones that we knew, so we just made it a panel.
Okay. Legal precedent. Lisa. Lisa is a lawyer who lives here in Las Vegas. And Lisa was at the World Series of Fenn, so she's going to come on and talk about legal precedent. That should be interesting.
Yeah, and she went over at dinner that night. All of
yeah.
Over. It's
Right.
going to be awesome.
Confirmation bias. We've got Richard. That's Richard McKeever, I take it?
Yes.
Okay. We all got that confirmation bias.
You lack discipline.
Forrest Fenn, the rule breaker. Treasures galore. His name's Mike, right?
Yes. His name's Galore because there's too many of you. Too many of you guys.
Battle of the Titans. We've got MEH, Mr. Michael Huel from Japan, and Cynthia from Albuquerque. So that should be interesting. Battle of the Titans, the big picture. Now, what do we mean by the big picture?
You're going to have to tune in to see.
Well, I guess
some of the correspondence going back and forth, so they each are going to prepare. If you guys want to, well, I don't know what they want out.
And they've got, well, yeah, let's just have people tune in. They've got a full hour, so that should be interesting.
They have a full hour, and I think they're going to need it.
Now, do me and you get to weigh in, or is it just between them two?
I think it should be between them two. And then, oh, yeah, you're telling me if I'm going to be able to shut up? No, probably not.
Oh.
I ain't listening to you no more.
All right. Well, we'll figure that one out. Maybe we need a break for that hour. You never know. The Biggest Loser, 7 years and 700 boots on the ground, resources and criteria for boots on the ground. Justin was at the World Series of Fenn. That'll be fun to talk to him. The Biggest Loser. Wow, he does have a lot of BOTGs on the belt. That's for sure.
He designated himself that way. I did. He came up with that title.
Right. And then we've got wrap up. Continued and wrap up, and I'm sure we'll throw some surprises in there. There might be a new Forrest Fenn clip. I'm not sure if we're confirming that or not. There's also a little giveaway. Do you want to talk about that?
Well, first, let's complete this, and then we'll go into a bigger. Does anybody have any questions about this?
You'll post this on Thor for people to know?
Yes,
okay.
I will.
It'll be on the Hint of Riches, everybody. Go check it out.
Yeah, and I'll put it on the Grand Adventure as well. I'll probably put it over at Harry's as well. Those will be the 3 places I usually go. And I'll put it on Galore. Janet's always real nice and doesn't get mad at us or anything. I won't put it on Reddit because we're not allowed to put on Reddit, even if it's something directly from Forrest Fenn, because that's what they say and that's their rules, and that's fine. So is there any questions on this before? Yeah, Blay, I'm excited about the marathon too. Tons of work beforehand, but I hate to say, it's kind of like a wedding. Once it actually, there's a bunch of planning, but the minute you get there, it's like, it's fun. Mike goes, oh, it's only been 14 and a half hours. Let's keep going. That's how much fun.
And maybe we'll do an after party on the Hint of Riches channel. You never know.
Oh, okay. So Candy just said, Oki just messaged her and said he was stepping out of the marathon. And that's the other thing, and that's perfect timing. There is going to be some adjustments. We had somebody no-show last time. Mike and I don't have any panels. I have some backup stuff, and we will be ready for anything. Mike's technology issues, even though we tried to be ready for them, those may be an issue. You never know. We roll with it. So, Candy, you have plenty to say. Oh, don't even be franny face. Yeah.
Is the after party going to be open Zoom? We might be able to do that. You never know. It probably will be, to tell you the truth. So, yeah, it just depends how late me and Capro want to go. At least we're going to end at 9 p.m. Pacific this time, which is only midnight Eastern as opposed to 2 a.m. like we used to. So, yeah.
Oh, we did not end at 2 a.m.
Well, I know when we started the after party is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So, Captain Marvel, we are doing the marathon from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. Pacific. We definitely have to be done by 9 p.m. because YouTube will only process 12 hours at a time. And then after that, we would probably go over to the Hint of Riches and just do an open Zoom, let people come on, talk about what they want. Okay, and who knows how long we'll go there. Nobody's getting up early Sunday, right? So there you go.
Okay, so Mike brought up contests right now, and I would like to thank William and Copper Dan. So William reached out to us and said he bought 2 extra of the new Copper Dan pieces of copper art, and he is donating them to the marathon for contests. So
good job.
I want to say
pretty much.
Thank you, William, and I know Copper Dan's been working super hard. They probably won't ship for a few weeks, but they're going to be free. So just
we're giving them away. Do we know how we're giving them away yet, or will that be a surprise for the marathon?
That's a surprise, and actually, it's a surprise because no, I don't have it all worked out.
All right, we'll talk about it.
Is if you remember on the H hunts that when we had H on the show, she was like contest extraordinaire.
Right.
Well, I'm going to an expert, so I've got to figure out something fair. We've tried some things. It didn't work, like who answers first and that sort of thing. I don't know what that'll look like.
So Copper Dan has a group on Facebook called Forrest Fenn's Marvel Gaze. And here he posts in here about the different pieces. This is his third Forrest Fenn related copper piece. So again, thank you to William Ortiz. We're going to give 2 of these away during the marathon. By the end of the marathon, we will pick the winners. And yes, you have to be watching to win. So we'll do it that way. Yeah. So, all right.
Jack, the
Right, there
last
it is.
time it was a little late. It's a little earlier than I think for this one, but Mike wanted to try, and everybody knows whatever Mike says is he's the boss.
Who was
so
able
I had
to-
to do what he said.
what-
Oh, there's the adorable Copper Dan.
There's Copper Dan himself. All right, he had some issues at the World Series. Okay, so those are his pieces. Check out Forrest Fenn's Marvel Gaze on
Yeah, those of you that don't know, that's literally Copper Dan falling or something.
trying to get back to his hotel room. Okay.
Oh, it's called Too Far to Walk.
Yeah, it is called Too Far to Walk. That is correct.
Yeah,
Too far to walk to the post office. Oh, okay.
Damn, that hurt is what he said.
Goddamn white boys.
Okay.
Michael.
Okay. What? What?
Delete that one off the soundboard.
Oh,
Mike.
no. That's the one that's going to be played over and over and over again.
That soundboard will get shipped back. So no, that's not okay.
It's not inappropriate. We need something to keep us going for 12 hours.
Okay. There's also, I just won a necklace over from the softer side. It's one of Tony's necklaces. I have my necklace. I don't want to be a hoarder. And so I am donating it as one of the prizes and it's beautiful. You will see it. I actually thought I was going to bring it up, but it's downstairs. So thank you to AGK and thank you to Tony that donated it to AGK or donated it to softer side. And I happened to win. And then we will have a Chaseopoly. Of course, Chaseopoly, that will be donated as well. So there's going to be at least 4 prizes. If you have anything else you want to donate, let us know. I mean, more prizes, the better.
That's right. So we are going to give away a Chaseopoly. You just said that, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool. That means I got to go to the post office, but that's fine. As far as I know, they're still open. So, again, no guarantee on when you're going to get this stuff in the mail, but you will get it if you win, if you are lucky enough to win. Okay, so that not the necklace you're wearing, one of the necklaces from the World Series of Fenn, right? So that's 4 prizes we're going to give away to 4 lucky searchers. You can only win 1 prize. 4 different searchers. Got to watch the marathon, though. See how that works. Okay. That was definitely inappropriate.
I'm the boss, too, of the kitty litter box. Oh, you're so in charge. If we get to you're in charge of the kitty litter box, too. You're the boss of it, darling.
Nice. Yeah, where's the cat today? Sleeping somewhere else? Usually
Well,
make
I
a
have to
chair
take-
for
So
him.
do you see how the gaming chair is gone that used to be here? That's where she used to sit. Here's one of the unintended consequences of the coronavirus is my son now is into video games. He used to maybe do it for a half an hour, but none of the kids are playing out on the streets or anything. So he has been inside. He kind of is, I won't say depressed, but this video game thing is out of control.
Fortnite. Everybody plays Fortnite. I even play it with my boys.
He wanted, like, they do like 150 or 250 people and you get down to 0. And if you're like, so he was like the big guy. And so everybody friended him. So he's the leader of a team or a pack. And
Yeah,
he's
Fortnite's fun.
okay, this is going to sound terrible. He was like, Mom, I'm the cool kid up here. And
Nice,
he has not been that before. He's the cool kid of the Fortnite kids. And so he is sitting on, so he's like, he was sitting on that tire that he brought into the house. Remember when I was like, a tire? But anyway.
Yeah.
So we moved the tire and now he has the gaming chair. So the cat is down there, but you can't see.
Oh, she is. Oh, okay.
Down there. So
All right.
wait, just so you know. Here. See her right there?
No, where? Oh, passed out? That cat looks dead. Okay. That cat sleeps a lot, huh?
Oh, yeah, you're saying.
You lack discipline.
Yeah, I know. I've been sleeping a lot this last week. It's funny.
Oh.
You always think working from home would be great. And now that I'm working from home, I'm kind of like, okay, what do we do now?
Well,
All
just
right.
like I lived in a hotel for 4 or 5 months when I was with a hotel chain working with them. It sounds so cool. It gets old after about a month.
Yeah, right,
Them
right.
knocking on your doors to clean and, it's just nice to have it. So, but it sounds so great, but it's not. Okay. Okay. So my son's into it now. Now, unfortunately, my kids and Mike's kids are on different devices. Mine's on PlayStation. His is on Xbox.
Yeah.
Might be getting an Xbox soon. Because
Move your camera down a little bit. See how we're off? That's all. Perfect. There you go. And then for any gamers out there, I'm on PC, but I've been playing Escape from Tarkov. So if anybody knows anything about Escape from Tarkov, let's team up. Let's do it. I've been playing that game a lot. Stiff learning curve for that game, but it is a lot of fun. Used to play PUBG. Now I play Escape from Tarkov. What?
It says, I'm stuck in the house with my wife and, in big bold letters,
Ooh.
mother-in-law.
Yeah, that's not. No comment.
Yeah.
Dan, you just tell him I said.
Don't be a player hater.
Okay. Tell him you
Yeah.
got. So you're out in that workshop a lot making them pieces.
Candy says, sending prayers for your survival, Copper Dan.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. So yeah, I am actually not. We're gonna adjust through this. So the school now has just moved to online as of Monday. So we're actually gonna get some assignments. So things will be a little different. But this is it's just been a little. I know that like Mike's boys are 6 and 8, and they're more video. I actually said to him, because they spent last summer together, I said, do you understand Eric and Chris now more? And he's like, I totally do. Because they were into video games and he wasn't. And now he is. Like, I had to get him off just to do dinner. And he's like, no, one more game. And it's like, no. So.
And Chris is very soon to be 9 years old. So if anybody wants to send anything for his birthday, which is in 3 weeks, the address is down below. Bertha says, is Chaseopoly still on sale? Why, yes. Yes, it is. $39.99, everybody. $39.99 quarantine sale for Chaseopoly, plus $15 for shipping. So $55 out the door. Again, if you want to order it, I will put the PayPal link in the chat. Give me some time to get it to the post office, though. I'm not guaranteeing any times, but yeah.
Yeah, and now I will say that for the marathon, anything from the marathon, for any of the items, I can tell you I have the necklace here. I'm not going out because I have to show, if I'm pulled over, that it's essential. And my kids need a mom that's not in jail. I'm not doing it. So right now, we're April 14th is when they're supposed to lift it. I don't think they're lifting it anytime soon. We're basically moving online for the whole semester. We're even starting to talk about summer. So.
Yeah, the post office is still open, Richard. I just don't know if I want to go wait in line, but I will. If somebody orders Chaseopoly, I will try and get it out the same week. So, and again, you got kids, they're home, you want them off the video games, get Chaseopoly for them. Make it a surprise. Your spouse, maybe not into the chase so much, just set up the board, leave it on the dining room table. She's like, what's this? You're like, oh, it's a new game, and then she'll slowly realize what it is, but maybe it's a way to get them involved.
Why are you saying she?
Or he, that's right, or he.
Look at Candy. Candy needs to get her boyfriend more into it, so maybe it's a he.
That's
and
it. So what you do is you play the game, and you have whoever wins gets something from the other person. Whatever that is, you guys figure that out in the privacy of your own home. But, yeah, it could be fun, especially now that people are stuck in self-quarantine.
And in 5 years, you're going to be blown away.
Okay, thank you, Governor Granholm. Okay, what else? That's the marathon for Saturday. That's Chaseopoly. That's Copper Dan's pieces. One, you can order a piece to support him, but we are going to give 2 away. Thank you to William Ortiz this Saturday. Giving away one of Tony Henman's necklaces, giving away a Chaseopoly.
Yeah. And so those of you that don't know, Tony Henman won World Series of Fenn. And what did he do with it? He went and bought a whole bunch more of these rocks. Mine's a little bit different.
Oh, that's cool.
I made it. But the rest of them are rocks, and he's mounting those, and he's starting to give them away, and he's committing to have them donated again, because the World Series of Fenn is happening. Because if we're not out of this apocalypse by February, we're all going to be dead anyway. We're going to kill each other.
Yeah, and Randy says, or you can work on a more cerebral hunt. And that is the Beacon Star. That is Randy's book. There's a treasure hunt in Denver, everybody. It's worth $5,000 in that gold coin. Randy, you know what would really be cool? If you would post a picture of that gold coin. So everybody could just see what it looks like. I'm assuming you have it and you didn't give it to your friends that are holding the money. But, yeah, just post a picture. Put it on Facebook in your group or whatever. It'd be cool just to see what the coin looks like. And also, if you guys are really bored, TrickyTreasures.com, everybody. You can earn more money by solving riddles if you didn't know. There's a new website game based on riddles where you can win some money. You need to figure out what the answer is to the riddles on the playing board as they are released. The new riddles revealed when a certain number of new players join the game. So the more you speed share Tricky Treasures, the faster the game will move. It only costs $10 to play, and somebody is going to win $5,000. TrickyTreasures.com.
Sassafras, my son does as well, and I believe that they are going to be starting to, schools are going to be out for our school for 2 months. They're actually going to be zooming in his special education person to help him. He has a reading disability, just like I did. I had a reading disability. I'm not knocking it. It's awesome. There's great people that work with him. The great part is I have an education background. So I saw a great meme that said, day 4 of homeschooling, there's 8 freaking monkeys. Stop, 8. And it's like,
What?
because there's 8 monkeys and 2 of them do this and 2 of it. It is amazing the difference. I teach college students. It's amazing the difference between an 11-year-old boy and a 22-year-old or a 30-year-old. Oh my
Your
God.
mom goes to college.
Okay. Well, at least stock market's going back up, right, everybody? They said it's rocketing back up to the top, so we'll see. Whoever's involved in the stock
Bertha
market.
wants to know if you take credit cards, Mike.
We actually do not. Actually, we never actually thought about that, did we?
You
How?
through PayPal.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah, I didn't think about that. So we don't take credit cards, which is what I thought you meant. But if you go to that PayPal link, which I put in the chat, you can use a credit card to purchase the game. Purchase multiples of the game. I'll give you a discount. There is a wholesale price if you guys want to resell them yourself. I'm just trying to get, I should show you guys a picture. Maybe I'll do that in the marathon. I'll show a picture of the corner of my bedroom where they're stacked up, and you guys will see how many we
It's
still
not the
have.
corner of your bedroom. It's like a quarter of your bedroom.
But it does block the entire window, so I don't have to worry about being waken up by the sun, or is it woken up? Either way.
Yeah, so you're not worried about. See, you like casinos where there's no lighting in the
Right.
sun, and you're saying it in a positive way. Okay. And then clips. Let's talk about them because we are here for the will of the people. We haven't done clips in a little bit, and you guys know that the good part is Mike and I don't argue over important things. We argue over how many clips did you put out? Stop doing the soundboard. That's called.
You
like
have a
little
brain
gripe.
like a chicken.
It's not nice to say about me, K-Pro. Go ahead. Sorry. Hashtag soundboard.
Hashtag single.
No. Not hashtag single. No. Okay. Go ahead. You were saying about clips.
What was I saying? Let's see. Okay, yeah.
Well,
Lame.
how about if we do this? On that marathon agenda, is there like a 30 minutes that's open for me and you?
At this time, no, we have.
Oh, okay.
But there are a few that are going to end a little short and few that end a little long. There are some places that I have already strategically said we could go here, here, and here. Not saying that there's going to be 3. I'm just saying. But here's the question that I have. Do we believe, or do we want to throw out a couple different topics that might be related to the clips? And it would take me a little bit, but I'm willing to do it tomorrow evening if you guys want it. The one that some people have been asking for, yeah, Mike's the man, whatever. The one that everybody's been asking for is what are the list of questions that Forrest refused to answer or said he would not answer? I can put that together if you want. Now, you won't see his actual clips.
Yeah.
I'm not going to have him,
Oh.
no, I want to answer, no, I
You
want
mean
to.
just
but
talk
I'll at least
about
have the set of questions.
Okay.
Or if there's 1 or 2 more, do you have a clip related to X or related to Y or related to Z? I also have been in contact with Chris LaFrida, and I will have an update on the show for Chris.
Oh, we are going to have an update. Cool. Because, yeah, Chris is
not going to be on.
I
have
understand.
from
An update.
Chris.
Chris is the one who found Forrest Fenn's plane over there in Laos, everybody. So that would be
And
cool.
He has been working on getting the rest of the plane or I'm looking for a pen because my pen just went out. The rest of the plane or something in relation to additional pieces or the camera or, whatever.
Your mom goes to college.
Oh. Oh, yeah, I did play that one already. All right, sorry.
Sure did. Are you making fun of people?
Can I buy you?
What's that?
Are you making fun of people that go to college, Mike?
No, I'm covering our dead air, honey, so there's no dead air.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
see?
darling.
It's all about the show, honey. Okay, what's this one?
And that's the way I grew up, and that's the way I'm gonna be.
Okay. But you just glossed right over the Forrest Fenn clip. Will there be, in fact, a new Forrest Fenn clip on the marathon or not?
I have a question from Alan. Let me focus on that.
Yeah.
What's worse, your kids, students losing a few months of education or you losing a few months of boots on the ground? Alan, I only schedule usually once a year. That it does suck because that is on hold. I can tell you, I had a significant work project that would have relocated me to a different state, and that is now all on hold. So this is actually worse for me because it's not boots on the ground. It's in my entire life. My landlord I'd already worked with, and now I might have an increased rent. Because they know that I am looking at leaving. So I am now just in a standstill, and it sucks. So, but boots on the ground, it's still coming. It's still coming. But here's the thing. After Smell the Sunshine, my son is responsible to sit down and read it half an hour. What book did he read last night? TTOTC.
Oh, did he? Oh, that's cool.
Literature. That was, and I asked him what he thought of important literature. And that was interesting as well. So once he gets out of, he's in a little bit of a funk. He hasn't, not that he didn't want to do videos. He was just, he's been a little up and down. So I haven't put him on a video. He may get back into it. I was going to have my daughter on some videos. There's been some recent kind of issues outside of what we're even going to talk about. She's not going to come on for a little bit. I just want the drama to kind of subside before she would even consider coming back on, because she got caught up in it last time, and she's 13 now, and she might get a little sassy and let you know what she thinks of you. But I did show it was funny.
Did I do good, Daddy?
Go ahead.
I don't think I'm going to. You need to stop, Mike.
Okay.
So where was I? Clips. What do we want to do with clips?
Well, do we want to show? Well, what I was getting at is when I asked you, did we have an open time? Is we could put all the clips together, including the new one, and then play it. But that's about 30 minutes at this point. So we don't have to do that. Yeah. Okay.
We don't have the time.
Okay. All right. Well, then we won't. So if there is a new clip,
to be clear, I don't mind the soundboard. I'm in the soundboard in the middle of my sentence that I have to stop and all of that. That's the only issue. So just
I see. All right, that's fair.
And I'll stop talking, so then it's not like you're interrupting me every time. It's easier to be
it's
interrupted
just hard
by
to,
you.
yeah.
That's all.
All right, it's hard to know when the, okay.
Just raise your hand, and I'll stop talking altogether.
Wait till everybody's talking on the marathon. Interrupt everybody.
Oh, you know what, house husbands? Go ahead, Mike.
Nice. You should just have a soundboard show. Battle of the soundboards. Whoa, we got the big super chat from David L. I'll send you my address. Hope all is well with everyone. This is for Chaseopoly. Oh, okay, thanks. Although we don't want you to use Super Chat to purchase Chaseopoly, but that's okay. That's why we put the PayPal link in there.
Take it back. It'd be better if you did. They take 30% of any Super Chat, so you need to do it through PayPal or whatever. So see if you can take that back if it's actually for Chaseopoly.
If you can, but if you can't, send me your email. I mean, send me your address, like you said. Thank you, David. We do appreciate it.
We don't want to start that trend, but thank you.
Yeah,
David.
no,
That's awesome, because that's what we want to do. But definitely, because there's also shipping and handling, and there's a few other details.
Oh, thanks, Tony. I don't know. I don't think that'll be in time for the marathon, but no, we'll give away the chains for sure. That's awesome.
Oh, that's awesome. Well, it could be if he just wants to ship them out from his,
okay. Email KPro on that one, Tony.
Tony, you're so
KPro3 at AOL.com. Yeah, thanks. That's awesome.
Hi, Mario.
Where's that from? I don't have a Mario. Too bad we don't have anybody named Mario. All right. Soundboard yourself when talking and see what it sounds like. All right, Kiwi. Point taken.
Okay. Okay, so, and then people are saying more soundboard. So there's a little bit of everybody. All I ask is just maybe or maybe I'll just stop and say, can you do a soundboard?
You asked for one. That's
please.
Nice. All right.
Okay.
Oh, Mario Martirano. Is that supposed to be Minotaur Marano?
Back to clips, because I know nobody's really interested in that, but let me ask anyway. We will play at least one clip, and if you were to say, do you want what would Forrest not ask, or is there a certain topic that we might have hit that you want to hear, or something that we've teased enough? There's different quotes that are out there. I don't remember them all at this point. Throw it out now. Otherwise, I'll go through the transcript and try to figure out, and Mike, we'll do this tomorrow night. We have not done it yet. It's interesting because we're just, doing the best we can, and things are busier than ever. Mike and I tried to talk like 3 times today, and every time I either had a call or he had a call from work. We're more tight in time than we've ever been.
L. Ryder says, I want to know if he wants to talk to the finder. I think she means Forrest Fenn, talk to the finder.
Yes, and you know I like that one because he talked about that. Remember, Mike?
Yeah, and the bracelet. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I found a pen. Talk to the finder. How about talk to the finder? There was one on why he wants the bracelet black specifically.
Black? Oh, why he wants it back? Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't know if that's one. The whole thing unedited. Brian, we can't do that. We're using some for the documentary. That was the whole reason for we can't do the whole thing unedited. So we're doing the best we can of giving you as much as we can, but hold to the actual project.
Oh, Alan K says, did Forrest say something about the value of scrapbooks? I feel like you've hinted at it, but I didn't hear an audio clip. I don't think we played that, if there is one.
And actually, if we look at the transcript, Mike, we can talk about that one because I think it was actually aberrations in scrapbooks rather than the actual scrapbooks, but we can talk about. Okay, these are good. I want to get 3 or 4 or 5 because then we can change this.
I want to know why he wants the bracelet back.
Really,
What?
Craig Carter? That's just not nice.
Well, what did he put? I don't see it.
No, he didn't see anything. You don't need to look at his comment at all. Okay.
Would you delete it? Oh, now I see it.
No,
Oh, now I see it. Okay.
I wish you weren't a liar.
Yeah. Okay.
We'll brace it back. Okay. Anything else?
No, I think that's it. Marathon on Saturday. We got a couple cool things we're giving away. Tony, email KK Pro if you want to include those chains
Tony
and stuff.
Tony is on text. Tony's good.
Oh,
like
okay.
Tony and I are BFFs. Yeah. Yeah, but Jack, it'll be interesting because not necessarily. Once you hear why, it's just more, well, you'll see. What does he mean when he uses the word surprise? He did talk about major projects. I know I believe I knew 3 of the main projects he was referring to, and I know for sure 2 of them are on hold. And I don't think they're coming out this year. So it'll be interesting to see if we're actually going to have surprises. People can't travel right now to finalize some of the big projects that are.
And what are those 2 projects, K-Pro?
Well, one that everybody knows is you're such a jerk.
Well, you.
One of them was the biography, and I'm going to totally throw this.
Oh, the biography, yeah. So is that not done? Is that why?
You can go to Cynthia. She confirmed that the author, and the author is not who everybody thinks. Some people it's like, oh, that's been on the docket for years. No, it's not Dan. It's not the one that's been on the docket for years. It's a different one. That one's on hold because. Well, that one's on hold. And you can ask Cynthia why, because Cynthia's the one that gets super secret hints and is like the devil in disguise.
Well, it is April next week and still no big surprises he's talking about. So, yeah, we'll see.
Well, there's the coronavirus.
But that's nothing to do with Forrest. Come on.
Well, okay, so if there was a major project that was going to have a book signing at...
Oh, you mean why it was delayed. Okay, yeah, I agree. I didn't know you meant it that way. I agree.
Oh,
You got a problem? You just throw some money at it and say, go away.
Right. Okay. That's what Forrest said, live audio.
Okay. Let's see.
Uh-oh, Jack says big surprise starting soon. Okay.
Big surprise is starting. So, that means Jack's getting ready to go boots on the ground.
Good luck, Jack.
Candy said she just asked Fenn right now if he would go on the Zoom with them, and he said no.
I don't think that'll ever happen.
And the first time he was asked to go on a Zoom, I hope he does. I don't care whose channel. I hope he jumps on a Zoom one of these times.
So yeah, anybody out there, is your video hesitating? Mine seems to hesitate. Like I get the circle that spins and then it comes right back. I don't know what's going on.
And Richard, he's not playing Fenn clips. He is playing ridiculous sound clips.
No, I said one with I think he knows.
He says wrecked him, damn near killed him.
Yeah, exactly. So I hope the internet doesn't go out. If the internet goes out for everybody, it's going to be World War III around here. But yeah, we need our Netflix. We need our YouTube.
I do not believe car places are in that category, but I do not know. So you need to call your mechanic right away.
What was the question?
He bought a new car, and of course it's broken because isn't BMW broken weekly?
Murphy's Law. I don't know. BMW.
Yeah. So,
Beamer.
So he bought, but it's down here in Raleigh, and so unfortunately everything's shut down. That's not essential. I don't know if mechanic shops are. I don't believe they are. So I think it might be stuck in the shop.
You see what Kiwi put there?
What?
You see what Kiwi put? She put a note to you.
Oh, 5 seconds. Just breathe. Realize Mike is a big kid with a big toy. Doesn't love me.
There you go.
Here, let me just have an extra drink of my soda.
Never heard of him. Next.
Okay. I still need help with a show title. Help. MEH. Oh, Candy. What show? Yeah, mine keeps hesitating, so I don't know if that's doing it for you guys or not. What I'll do Saturday morning is reboot my cable modem, do all that fun stuff.
Well, Candy, if it's okay to say, is it what we were talking about last night and what you messaged me this morning about? If it is, I'll ask the room because they'll have tons of ideas, but I don't want to say it unless I still need help with it. Okay. I think this is it. And if you're okay with it, tell me in the chat and I'll ask the room because I know what you're talking about and they will come up with some great ideas, but I don't want to say it if not. Okay. Yes. She said yes. So Candy is looking at having a weekly segment and K-Pro Cow Powwow, Coffee with Cowlazars, Hump Day.
I think all the days are taken up. What's open?
Oh, no. There's days open. My point is there is a name for each one of them.
Oh, right.
Search, etc. She is looking for a name, either Sunday or Tuesdays. Those are the days that are open right now, easily open. And then there's different time slots on other nights. But I think she's thinking either Sunday or Tuesday and actually have like Tipsy Talk Tuesdays. I thought that one was cute, but maybe not exact. So her and I went back and forth for, I don't know, maybe an hour last night about different ideas. It was like Search Talk Sundays, and that wasn't exactly right.
It's got to be something with the word candy because that's her name, like Candy with Candy or something.
She would prefer it to be. I agree with you. She prefers it to be Indie. That's her like searcher name.
Oh,
Indie.
I see. Okay.
So something with Indie. Yeah.
Indie.
So anyway, if you have ideas, definitely go to her channel, but definitely throw them in here. Definitely email her, call her. Talk to her as much as you can. Put it up on the different Facebooks. Anyway, this is Teach the Speech. Ooh, that was kind of good. Anyway, it's fun when you have a YouTuber enthusiastic coming up with like clever. And here's the thing that's amazing about her. Mike, we might need to hire her. When we started talking, she was like, oh, hold on a second. And she went into the graphic design software and she came out and it was like, Tipsy Talks Tuesdays, and then there was a little drink thing, and it was like all professional. I'm like, how did you do that? And she's like, that's my profession. I'm like, oh my
cool.
gosh, you know how to do magic. That's magic. And she did it in like 5 seconds.
I did not, Czar, but I will check the UPS store. So thanks if you sent one. I haven't got a notification yet of it coming in. I wonder if things are slow because
well, they're talking about shutting down everything
post
except
office
for essential packages.
Well, how do they know what's essential? I mean, how do you know?
The person that sends it can be fined or.
Oh, I see.
Well, like great. Dan said, as of today, this is his last shipment. He's not essential. He's not allowed to ship. So I think bills and those kind of things. I don't know. I don't know. Am I your lawyer? No.
Right.
No.
Amazing soundboard Saturdays.
Amazing soundboard Saturdays. Wow, Carter. This is like Cynthia.
Hey.
I thought we were friends, Carter. Cynthia was like, I've been friends for a long time with Cynthia. And Cynthia's like, I want a search partner. And I was like, and she goes, with Mike. And I'm like,
of course.
This is the same thing.
Candy
Carter,
says.
We had Chipotle together for 4 hours of search talk. And he just wants you for the soundboard. Don't let him use you for the soundboard, Mike.
Don't act like you don't know about drugs when you do.
Candy says, if you send me a Chaseopoly, I will do your marketing. Oh, you work that out with K-Pro. I'll email it. You got to work that out with K-Pro.
Anything we're near H's, we're gonna have like 6 million subscribers tomorrow.
Right.
Oh,
Yeah,
Candy,
pretty much.
We're talking, Candy. Okay.
Yeah, my thing keeps. Is yours hesitating at all? Are you watching the playback or no?
No, I freeze the
Oh,
playback,
okay.
but I heard actually my internet provider emailed me and said obnoxious sound clips. They are going to do that. And actually, I gave Forrest the link. I don't know if you did.
Yeah, I did.
And when he doesn't like a sound clip, he makes you pause. For Forrest.
What about that black dude that had all that Cialis?
Okay. So yeah, I will do a reboot on my cable modem, and hopefully we don't have issues on Saturday. But you never know.
The House is saying it right out loud. He's doing it just for the soundboard.
Yeah.
Mike.
And we had somebody just buy not one but 2 Chaseopolies. So thank you to them.
You know what, guys? We have hundreds.
We do have
buy
hundreds.
One for your friend, buy one for your mother-in-law, buy one for your dog, buy one for the neighbor down the street that you don't like that you want to show them. You're a treasure hunter.
But here's something cool, which I think a lot of people don't think of. Buy one to send to your favorite treasure hunter, to send to your searcher as a surprise. You know what I'm saying? Tell me who to send it to. They don't have to know about it till they get it in the mail. So that could be kind of a cool gift for the searcher in your life. They're just a friend, just somebody you talk to in chat and all that stuff. I have a lot of addresses. You would probably have to ask me, do you have their address? And I'm like, well, no, but I can get it. So that type thing. But yeah, that's just there if you want to do it.
Yeah,
That's
Don
all.
Parker says, I wish you weren't a liar. Of course I am. That's what I do. I'm super secret hint, crazy K-Pro, liar, cheater, all the other nasty names I won't even go into because they get personal. Yeah, that's me. I bring it. I'm fine with it. There you go.
You lack discipline.
Buy one, get one free. Now, no, we haven't gone that far. You'd have to buy
If we
more.
do that, literally, we won't make.
Yeah.
Fun.
That is a way to get rid of them.
We're underwater, but if we sell all of them, we will make a little bit of a profit, which is like 12 cents an hour.
Nah.
But no, if we cut it in half, and some people are like, why can't you sell them at Walmart prices? Look up the definition of economies of scale. Walmart sells 2 million of the Minecraft ones. We're selling, we got it at a much smaller scale. We got a few hundred, and we're selling those. So that means the cost goes up. We're not making a killing, guys. There's no question we're not making a killing.
Nice. Because I can. Real nice. Says he's going to buy one and gift it to me. Real nice. What I will say is there are about 150 Chaseopolies that are out there in the world throughout the searcher community. So talk about a limited edition. There's only 150 of them at this point. People will buy more, but there's not like we're going to reorder. There's not going to be, a whole bunch out there. So they're not numbered, of course, like the coin was, but they are limited edition.
Chaseopoly from K-Pro.
Say it again.
Buy Copperdan Art and get a free Chaseopoly.
Maybe we could do a bundle, Dan. Maybe we could do a bundle.
We want to do.
Yeah, we could come up with a price for a bundle, Dan. Reach out to me and K-Pro. We'll figure that out. It's something that makes sense for both of us. We could do that.
Dan, reach out to K-Pro. Mike he wants those things out of his house, so he's willing to give away at like razor's edge price. No.
And is 3D Bronze in the chat? I actually have an idea for some pieces from Mr. 3D Bronze, and that would be really limited edition, but I got to talk to him about it.
So I don't think you were on, I know you're not on AGK chat. Mike has video games. I have chats of tubers because I care about this chase, not just the soundboard. But 3D Bronze called in.
Nice, Richard.
So here's what he did. Talk about amazing human beings. He's like, guys, I'm not going to have as many items because I shut down my 3D printer in relation to the chess, and I'm making like masks and things for.
Oh, 3D Bronze?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I'm working around the clock, and if anybody needs something, let me know. But I'm here. Like, he has all these 3D printers, and he's just.
Oh, that's cool.
Again,
well, how would you make a mask out of that? But yeah, I mean, yeah. Reminds me of who was it that had the mask in Batman? What was the villain's name? Wow, I cannot think of that.
I got nothing for you.
Yeah. Bane. Yeah. Bane reminds me of Bane. That would be a cool 3D mask from 3D Bronze. Bane.
Well, remember when we got the boys, the one that lights up at the amusement park?
Yeah, those were cool. Yeah. Where are they now? Who knows? Oh, I had something and I lost it.
Okay, last thing that I have before we'll leave it to open discussion. Last night, Davio, we were in chat, we were chatting away. We're considering doing, he kind of came up with the idea, and I can help organize it, talking about right now, our artists are hurting. Copper Dan, I'm going to use him as an example in the most positive way. We have Copper Dan that did donation of his art and donated everything to St. Jude's. He has donated to Operation Jamie. He has done searches and donated. He has done a lot for the search community. He is trying right now not to lay off his employees as he gets shut down because he's not essential. I'm talking, he is one of at least 10 searchers I know that their livelihood is art. So Davio started saying, hey, why don't we do like a virtual art show? And I am willing to try to help. I know nothing about art, so we were talking about doing a Zoom later tonight to see if we could get something virtual together and just promote. We were calling it the art of the chase or the thrill of the art, something like that. And I did a project plan last night after chat at about 2 a.m. Of just, here's what we would need to do. The idea would be each artist comes on for 10, 15 minutes, says, here's my art. Here's the inspiration related to Forrest Fenn, the chase, and then says, here's how you get a hold of me. It might be delayed, but at least they get some orders in and they stay functional. This is almost like an Operation Jamie for many of the artists. We have to work out parameters, though. We have to work out, like somebody reached out with jewelry. They're like, am I considered an artist? We want to know that. Is it considered somebody else that has a collection said, I'd like to be included? I have some Forrest things I could be included. What is okay? What isn't okay? I am willing to do the legwork, almost like a marathon to put it together, but we don't have the bandwidth to do web design. We don't have the bandwidth to do collection of anything and fees and all of that. We did that for Operation Jamie. It cost me almost $2,000. I right now I'm a lone parent. I get no child support for my kids. I am trying to keep my household going too. So right now I will definitely try to put out what I can, but we would ask each of the artists to donate something, a part of it, if we were able, either a percentage or maybe the first piece would go to a charity of choice or something. But we're working on that literally tonight. So, oh, he had to lay off the girls in his gallery. I'm so sorry. Copper Dan, it's the worst feeling in the world. I've had to do that. Yeah. Craig, yes, Craig sent me, so he has some expertise when it comes to web and web hosting, web design, all of that. Craig sent me all of the details. I appreciate that email. I'm going to pass it to whoever can do that. That I am willing to do the piece that what I say I'm good at, which is I'll organize the event, the virtual event, and then each person, but like we have Cowlazars.com. Mike has tried to figure out how to make a page and that sort of thing. But like we wanted to do a revamp of Cowlazars.com and we got quoted $2,000 just to revamp it. And literally we're still underwater with Chase Opley. We can't put any more in. We're not kind of in the green yet. We're still in the red. So we can't do that because we're trying to keep everything going. So we might need to do it a little bit more bare bones. I don't know what artists need. I'm the first to say I'm here for the artists, but I don't know what's appropriate to ask, what isn't. Davio's kind of the leader of this. So I'm going to defer to Davio, but I will help organize. I've asked Candy. She's like the marketing person of the universe. She could help us market it. But wouldn't it be cool if, let's say, not this Saturday because we have the marathon, but 2 Saturdays from now, we had a 2-hour mini marathon. We had 15 different searchers with 15 different pieces of arts or collections. And we just got information out of here's where you.
So it's just info.
They come on. Dan talks about how he's inspired, his process, which is so cool. Some of us talk about the items that we have. I don't think you can see it, but there's my items.
Well, if Dan gets a whole bunch of orders, he's going to have to put his mother-in-law to work. Oh.
Good for you and your father.
So, yeah, that'd be cool, though. In other words, we're leaving it up to the people of what they want to order, but we're just putting the info out there. These people make these items.
We do need a discussion of all of that. We need a discussion.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
We need to, just like the marathon, half an hour, this is the rules and all that. We need to get a little, I'll bring in the organizational piece. Davio, I need your leadership on the art piece and anyone else. We were talking about doing a joint Zoom. We can do that. We can do however you guys want to. So, yeah.
Thank you for that super chat, Richard. We do appreciate it.
Can I buy you?
We appreciate it.
Yeah. So just know that's going on, and we will promote that. It's kind of it's almost like a group operation, Jamie, because our artists, it's so sad to say, well, my school is as well. We're non-essential. And when you hear you're non-essential, how do you keep going? And how do you keep going? And like Copper Dan, he just changed people's lives, which his whole life changed. So he has to change people's lives. If you've ever laid off somebody, even if it's the right thing and you know you had to do it, you just change someone's life. And this is what I mean by, I have some employees right now that are really being difficult. And it's because everybody's life has changed. Their status quo, their schedule, their process, everybody's upside down. So the more that we can do and wouldn't it be cool to have some of this stuff that is chase related, like the pieces and the this and the that, and just know what's out there.
He needs some milk.
Thanks, Richard, for that other chat. Yeah, it would be cool to kind of let everybody know what's out there. Yeah, I'm sure you will put something together good. Candy said she's down to help, so
yeah,
that's cool.
Well, and I will say, I'm calling Copper Dan out because I happen to know Copper Dan. Right. I believe there are at least 8 to 10 searchers, each with their stories. They're probably just as inspiring and
everybody's yeah.
I love about this chase more than anything. This is how I met Michael. You guys don't maybe not know if you're new to this chase. I messaged him when Forrest asked me to do a fundraiser for a searcher who had lost her home and business in the California wildfires. And I was like, there's no way I could do all the tickets and things. And he gave me Mike. He's like, what do you think about Mike? And Mike had just done 1,000 of those coins. And I'm like, let me reach out. And I'm like, hello, Cowlazars. I don't know if you know me. My name is K-Pro, and I da-da-da-da-da.
And you're like, I run the Hint of Riches. And I was like, what's that? I kind of heard of it, but I used to go to the page where it would just say, it wasn't the forum, it was just the Hint of Riches. And I was like, where's the forum? Like way back when you first started it. So now I know what it is.
Go there. What are you talking about?
I do go there. I was on there. I saw you put that Cynthia's got a new blog post up there.
Oh, Cynthia has a new blog post, and Cynthia has an email from Forrest. 2-day hard-hitting news.
Oh. ChasingTheFennTreasure.com is Cynthia's blog post. You guys should check it out.
But go to Thor. I posted it there.
Oh, go to Thor. Yeah. All right, go to Thor. Here, I actually put the link to it so you guys can see what she's talking about. But if the House of Representatives gets off its butt, it looks like maybe the majority of people may get a check in the mail from the government, but we're waiting to see how that's going to work out.
Yeah, but you know what's terrible? And I think Copper Dan's going to fall into this. Businesses that don't lay off people might get additional stimulus and all that. And the small businesses are the ones that are going to hurt from that. I'm not going to get into political banter.
Well, okay. It's just based off of income as far as what they're talking about for the stimulus, but. Yeah,
Czar, I agree, and Cynthia needs to be called out for that. I know.
What?
So,
all right, here's the link, everybody. Go check it out. That's
it.
Cynthia's new thing.
Czar, she's moving to Las Vegas. That is the reason. She's right now getting a lot of her items and preparing to move to Vegas.
That's right.
That means Mike and Cynthia.
We're going to be on that craps table.
We had a whole plan, and now there's someone getting left behind. There was a whole plan.
It's just on hold because of this end of the world thing, but we'll get back on track this summer. What's up, Joe?
Why isn't Cynthia? Cynthia's like, I'll meet you there. I'll be hanging out with Mike.
I think Czar's moved. He has been out of town for quite a while, but now why come back? The casinos aren't open. He'll be back soon enough.
Jack.
That'd be no, John.
Just at an evil.
Oh, you meant Cynthia.
Why, no, she has family. She has. There's some reasons personal to her of why she went. I was going there. That's why. There was a plan. There was a plan for goodness sake. Now Where's the wah?
You lack discipline.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. Okay. There we go.
Hey. Okay. Yeah, marathon this Saturday. We're giving away a bunch of stuff. We got a bunch of searchers coming on. And hopefully it won't be.
I feel like I bought a ticket to a train wreck.
Yeah, hopefully that won't be what it is. I'm more worried about internet problems than anything else. But like I say, I'll reboot everything I got to reboot, and we'll take it from there.
Yeah, so we said we were going to go short. We've gone long. I apologize because I think Carter was coming on after us. So I apologize. We're going to wrap up here. So you have the agenda. The topics that I have, and speak up now or forever hold your peace. Does Forrest want to talk to the finder, the value of scrapbooks or aberrations, the questions that he would not answer? Anything else that you guys want to see? Those are the ones I'll start looking for. If not, I'll just pick randomly some of the others. Yeah. There you have it.
Jeez,
and I
everything
saw
went
that.
so wet,
Does Mike
so
have a side
fast.
for If Mike could keep up with the side girl, good luck to him.
Yeah.
I run him ragged when I
Right.
live 3 time zones away from him. No.
There's an old saying in the news game. Yeah, right.
Oh, God, I can't wait until I can be between you and that soundboard.
Oh, no. All right. Adventures in Dirt. How you doing?
Adventure
Okay.
in
That's a new one,
I like that.
I think.
Does the chase have a hidden double meaning? Well, I think a lot of people think that. So I've seen a lot about. I will tell you, Catcher in the Rye. I started on the first hour of it, audiobook today, because Sunshine told us to. Yeah. So sorry, I don't know what I said. I apologize, or maybe I don't. I don't know. Oh.
Don't reboot the soundboard. I'll get some new drops for Saturday for sure. Cynthia's moving to Vegas because she doesn't have a Raiders shirt yet. That's right. Raiders are coming to town. They say they're still moving ahead with the NFL draft. I'm not sure how they're going to do that, but okay.
Well, there was a great video or a great article that Mike posted about Vegas is not only going to come back, it's going to come back in a big way, in a positive way. WSOP has not been canceled yet. There's been some things delayed, but let's not even focus on. We're going to focus on the positive because the negative just. I'm trying to stay out of it. There were so many plans in place, and now they're all on hold. But they're only on hold. They're not gone forever. But there's some things that there's some opportunities gone forever. So
That's what I'm talking about.
Okay. Yeah. Tune in Saturday. Cowlazars channel, 9 a.m. Pacific. Make some coffee. Get a drink. Make some breakfast. Do whatever it is you do. Put on some comfy pajamas and slippers. And then make sure you stay 6 feet away from others when bathing in Bailey's pool. Okay. Oh, need to get some Goonies treasure sound bites. I could do some movie quotes. That was like treasure hunting related sound quotes.
I'll just make sure that they are they're not copywritten issues.
Well, it's because they're short. It should be okay, but you never know.
No, make sure.
Well, no, that's how it works. The fair use is.
We had one of the marathons lose all of our monetization. That's okay.
That's because of songs. Yeah, movie quotes. I would have already been dinged if that was the case on what I've been playing.
Okay.
All right, everybody. I think that's it. We got anything else?
No.
The agenda will be on the Hint of
Lisa,
Riches.
Tom, Richard, and Justin, I'm going to be reaching out to you to make sure you have to do a sound video check beforehand, your first time on.
Yeah, tomorrow.
Ready to go.
Email me tomorrow. I can do a Zoom. We can do a quick check just to make sure your audio and video are good anytime, all day tomorrow night. And then Saturday's a marathon. We just don't want to have to go through it on the actual marathon. So we just want to make sure it's set up right. Uh-huh.
My county is giving students iPads. Do you feel this opens an avenue for homeschooling after the virus? William, there's a lot. Bring your own devices. They're giving iPads. There's a lot of schools that do it. They started it about 10 years ago. This is going to help a lot of. I know my faculty weren't ready to go online. Now they're being forced to. I think it's going to help be a lot more flexible, which is a good thing. And homeschooling. There is so many benefits to homeschooling. I'm actually may go that direction with my kids. After all this, I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing, but I do have one that has some special needs. So I'm not in any negative way, except for just some reading, not even negative, just not significant needs, but like just some reading support and things. But I mean, you look at some of the European models and that's the way to go, but I won't get into that too much, but I will say in a short term, yes, I do. And that could be a really, really positive thing. William, not only less bullying, there's, the average child at homeschooling, it only takes about 2 hours in a day to get them through their entire curriculum that's in a public school because they have 30 or 40 kids in a class or 50. And so the rest of that time can be outside, can be at parks, it could be doing, so as long as you're able to put in the extra social aspect, there's a lot of positive too. So. But it also takes a lot of time. So,
Redneck Express, yes, Lurker Mike is going to be on the marathon. The agenda will be on the Hint of Riches if you want to see the time. No news are on any kind of a birthday party. We'll figure that out when this whole virus business is over. Who needs an education when you can have Google? Okay.
Yeah, if you want to get hired in jobs, unfortunately, not even a bachelor's is going to be enough for a lot of our employers. I'm not saying it's right or wrong, but education, actual credentials on a resume, it's getting tough. So especially right now, I think unemployment's going to go up, obviously, and it's tough. So I'm not saying that life on the street and hard knocks and all of that is just as valuable, but credentials matter in our society. So. Anyway, the curve flatteners depend on your live shows. I don't know what that means, Jack, but he says keep it up and we will. Oh, a gypsy's kiss. Search dad. Tell your children to go on virology and biogenics. Okay, I'm going to write that down so I make sure. All
right, treasures galore. Bring it. We're ready too. It's going to be a good one.
Yeah, so the big thing is some people ask, do we need to approve their materials and things? Nope. The only thing I've said is if you want some help or advice on how you present, I'm all about that. Otherwise, just bring what you have. And Mike and I, we're just going to spitball. But we do have a topic. Let me remove a few things. So I think it's definitely going to be a fun marathon. I will tell you, it will get 15,000 views within a week. If it's anything like the previous ones. People love it. People love to go back to it. People love to think about the different things people say. So anyway, it's just going to be fabulous and it'll be great. So marathons are fun. They take a ton of time, so we don't do them as often as we want to, but it will be a full day, and it's amazing, the full day. I am hoping Toby considers, if we have an open time frame, he was going to be traveling for his new baby grandchild, but he wasn't able to travel because he's in the at-risk category. And so he has a virtual Zoom and a virtual picture that I saw up on your Facebook. And Toby, you must be so proud. Another little Eunice in your life. And so maybe he'll be on the marathon. When he is, gosh, sure does get popular in there. Just saying.
And Toby, there's always the after party, which I'm sure will go into the wee hours of the night. So
yes. So. Okay, well, thanks, everybody. This has been fun. If you have ideas of either contests or clips, email me, kpro3@aol.com. I will try to accommodate. Literally, that will be my tomorrow night. I have a full day of work again tomorrow. But holy yes, we're still here. I know we weren't supposed to go that long. We did. I think House Husbands just went on. So let me find out.
Yeah, Toby, email KPRO on that one. We showed the agenda earlier in this clip if you want to see it, and it'll be on Hint of Riches.
Yeah. So other than that, we will see everyone definitely on Saturday.
Okay. We'll see you then. It's 2 short days away.
Cowlazars, 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 Cowlazars.
Cowlazars, Cowlazars. Come on, let's have some adventures. We'll spend days, we'll spend weeks, we'll spend months working our way through treasure hunts. hunts.
Cowlazars, 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 Cowlazars.
Mike drinks coffee a ton. Feel free to send him some.
Cowlazars, 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 Cowlazars.
Watch Mike once, you'll wanna watch him again. James Frey once called him to talk Forrest Fenn. Cowlazars, you cannot go wrong.
Oh, and I'll just say this. That was the cool part about Smell the Sunshine's video is he shows a clip of James Frey, in that video. Did you watch it? And
Sure did. And there was no soundboard clips. That's what I liked about it.
Oh, there's so many you're coming. But that was cool. Yeah, so I thought that was kind of cool. All right, everybody. We'll see you on Saturday.
You could even say bovine photons. Now let's get going on the double. Let's talk treasure hunts. Let's talk puzzles.